What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Friday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 9 games on this main slate, which in my opinion is the perfect amount of games. 6 to 9 games is a perfect main slate. We've had too little or too many games on the NBA slate this week. Finally get a normal slate here tonight. It's looking like a good one, coming off of a huge night last night. A handful of my members with that FanDuel Cash team brought in great ROI, $50 into 488, depending on which tournament you were in. We were points away from taking down tournaments. We just didn't have Jalen Suggs on our team, who had 6 steals. Ended up needing him, but almost the perfect lineup. Let's do it again tonight. Feeling good. Our first big win of the season. It's been a sluggish start. But I'm excited to roll into this weekend with a nice slate here tonight, giving you guys a free Guru credit code today. Like this video, make sure you are subscribed. The hybrid team also cashed all contests last night. So overall, it was a good Thursday night. Let's have a great Friday night, and I hope you guys jump aboard with me on fd-guru.com. Hopefully these plays today, in these videos, as I usually do if you're new, one play for each position using FanDuel salaries. And we're going to kick things off with an automatic play, LaMelo Ball. He was $8,800 a couple of games ago. Now he's $9,100. $300, still not expensive enough in this matchup. No Terry Rozier. He should be $10,000. He's projected for 50 fantasy points. The Hornets at home got blown out by the Wizards, and now they're on the road against the Wizards. I am still not worried about any blowout here. It was a weird game. It's only a 3-point spread once again. The Hornets were favored in that game last game, and they got blown out. Ball, even though the Hornets got blown out, still played 36 minutes, still contributed 34, 4, and 7. Now that his minutes are fine, I mean, he started the year with like a 30-minute cap, and he's playing 36 minutes now in a blowout. Clearly, there's no worry about his minutes restriction anymore. Love this play. We're not going to get him sub 10,000 without Rozier much longer. This matchup couldn't be any better. We have another 240 over-under in this game. It's the highest over-under on the slate. The Clippers and Mavericks are right behind them at 237. But LaMelo Ball just looks fantastic. No reason not to love him once again. He's going to be extremely popular, and for good reason. For shooting guard, let's get cheap. We have a lot of cheap plays in this video. Keontae George. I think I spelled his name wrong. We'll just type in George. Keontae George on the Jazz. He started last game in the absence of Walker Kessler. They put John Collins at the 5. I'm expecting them to do that again tonight. The Grizzlies match up perfectly for them to do this. They put Jiren Jackson at the 5. Xavier Tillman is out. They actually might start Bismack Biyombo. They've been starting Biyombo, but either way, it's a good matchup. George should be starting here once again. He got 9 assists in 30 minutes. Good to see that he played 30 minutes, $4,300, and needs 20 fantasy points to hit value. He's in a good spot once again tonight, assuming he starts. He's playing the most minutes over any of those utility Jazz guys. It really looks like he's the true point guard, and Jordan Clarkson is the real shooting guard, because Clarkson, he shoots and scores a lot more than he passes. So George looks good tonight. He doesn't need to score points to contribute, as we saw last game, 9 assists. Looking really good. He was, like 20% owned last slate. Might be around that number once again here tonight. I like George as a value play at shooting guard. It's a great matchup against the Grizzlies in Memphis. What do we got for a spread here? 5-point spread. Grizzlies have been pretty bad this year. That's why it's not a bigger spread than it should be. George looks good at 4,300. For my website credit code, go to my shop page. You got to be signed in. If you don't have an account, just make one. It's quick. You confirm an email address, no credit card needed. These credits get you everything I post on my website. NBA, I post main slates, 6:30 Eastern, like 30 minutes before lock, just because there's always NBA injury news, and you never know what's going to happen. So I wait last minute in the NBA industry. Type in all caps, Nov, the month, 10, the date, NBA. NOV 10 NBA. You will get 10 free Guru credits. Give this video a like, subscribe, and hopefully you can jump aboard my stuff tonight and we can have a nice night heading into the weekend. Again, just like this video and subscribe for all future giveaways and videos. Small forward, going back to the Hornets. I like the rookie Brandon Miller. We got a couple of rookies in this video. Had him last slate. Again, the Hornets got blown out. They were just not clicking. I expect much better things from them tonight. He still almost hit value, 23 fantasy points. No Terry Rozier. He's been starting at shooting guard. He's going to get plenty of opportunities to hit 25 fantasy points. He's going to play, he only played 30 minutes because everyone got taken out with, 6-7 minutes left in that game last game. He was on pace to play 36, 37 minutes. I'm going to put him at 35 minutes for tonight in an unbelievable matchup once again. If this game can just stay remotely close, these guys should smash. I like Brandon Miller. He's had some good scoring games this year. He's got, a little bit of the rookie jitters under his belt now that he's, 7 games into his career. And again, no Terry Rozier, so he's going to get expanded opportunities. I like this play, small forward, 5,300. Power forward, we're going to go to Kelly O. He was a huge bust last slate. Was extremely popular with no Walker Kessler. He's probably not going to start again, but if he plays fine, he's going to play 24 to 26 minutes. I hope people hawk his game log and don't pick him today. He's projected for like 25 fantasy points at 4,400. In case you don't know, to calculate someone's value, you multiply, you turn the comma into a decimal point, multiply by 5, so it would be 4.4 times 5 is what he needs for fantasy points, which is 22 fantasy points. That's how you calculate value. I expect him to get 22 fantasy points here in this matchup. Again, off the bench, he'll be fine. He got into foul trouble last game. He had 5 fouls, got taken out, wasn't playing well. He actually got 8 of those 11 fantasy points, like in the first 3 minutes of him being in the game. So he can absolutely smash when he's on the court. He can steal. He can hit threes. Again, only 20 minutes because of foul trouble. I have him projected at like 25 minutes tonight with no Walker Kessler. He'll come off the bench. He'll see some extra usage. And who knows? He could end up finishing the game over John Collins. You never know. It's a good value play still. I hope he has some lower ownership after busting last game. And then for center, let's go to Jiren Jackson. Back to this Grizzlies-Jazz game. Jackson showed some inconsistencies to start the year. We all know he has 50 to 60 point upside because he is the best shot blocker in the NBA. 8,600 needs 42 fantasy points for value tonight. He's projected 46. It's a great matchup against the Jazz. He's showing some more consistent games, which is really what we want to see when we're playing a guy like Jiren Jackson in cash games. The last 5 games, 4 of those 5 games, he's looked good. He has 2 50-plus fantasy point games in those games. I like him here tonight. Again, they're still without Ja Morant. He sees extra usage. This game should stay close. The Grizzlies have been a part of a lot of blowouts in this season so far. I expect him to play, his usual 35 to 37 minutes in a close game tonight against the Jazz. Great matchup, great upside, and he's showing more consistent playing, so that's always good to see. And that'll round out our 5 plays in this video. Again, give this video a like, subscribe, guys. Let's have a great start to our weekend. Let's try to duplicate last night's results. Until next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.